Welcome to my channel, and as promised, I have a bunch of videos of new products to share with you in the new year. And this one I'm really excited to share because Kodi Professional Canada reached out to me to share a bunch of their professional products. So they sent me this beautiful box. It's a red velvet. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And in it is a bunch of their products, and I'm going to go through them and I'll try to explain to the best of my knowledge what each product is and what it's used for. And then at the end of the video, I'm actually going to do a fill on a client using their products. So I'm really excited about trying those out. So if you're interested in seeing what's in the box, then keep watching. So there's Kodi Professional, and there's some of their products, and on the back as well, there's Kodi Professional Canada on Instagram. They're on Facebook and on the web as www.kodiprofessional.ca. And I will put the link to Kodi Professional Canada down in the description so that you can check everything out and see the pricing. When you're done watching this video, as you can see, I was sent a bunch of their products. So it looks like they have files. This one is an 80/80 grit. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about each product that I'm pulling out to explain it a little better. So we've got, first of all, rubber base gel, and this one is 12 mils. So this is the perfect foundation for your gel polish, and it's made with durable rubber fibers. Its thick and transparent base ensures a long-lasting and chip-free manicure. It's ideal for weak, uneven nails, and you apply a thin layer of it, and curing time in a 36-watt lamp would be 2 minutes, and an LED is 30 seconds. And this can easily be removed with Kodi Professional Tips Off. It is soak off. And I will show you the consistency. As I said, it was thicker, and it is. It's a nice consistency and a really nice brush on there. Okay, moving on. They also have a no sticky top coat, and this is also 12 mils. And I'll tell you a little bit about the top coat. So this top coat does not contain ultraviolet filters, preserving the true color of your nail polish, especially for darker shades. Enjoy a flawless finish with our UV-free top coat. So that's interesting. I've never had a top coat like that. Let's see the consistency of this one. So this is definitely a little thinner because it is a top coat. Nice shiny one, I'm sure. We'll find out as I use it later. So next, we're going to look at the dehydrator that they have. Now, this dehydrator pulls water from the upper layers of the nail plate. So it's improving the quality of the adhesion. So with the dehydrator, if it evaporates instantly during application, one layer of the product is sufficient. If the evaporation process takes 2 to 3 seconds, you need to repeat the step with the dehydrator application several times to achieve the perfect result and properly prepare the nail. So you're waiting for a characteristic white coating to appear, then you know that it is dry, right? Because if you're doing this and adding these products, you're not going to have any lifting on any of your hard gels or gel polishes or anything like that. So I want to show you the dehydrator just before I move on to the next one. So it's just a clear liquid, and there's the brush. And this one is, let's see if it has the size of it. It's 15 mils. So they also have what is called Ultra Bond. Now, Ultra Bond is acid-free primer. So this prolongs the wearing time of the manicure, keeping it flawless and minimizes the risk of peeling and cracking. In fact, the acid primer acts as a kind of double-sided tape gluing the base to the nail and improving the quality of adhesion. So this is used in combination with the dehydrator that I just shared with you. Once you apply the dehydrator and it is dried, then you're going to be using the Ultra Bond. It says to squeeze out excess liquid onto the bottle and then apply a thin layer on the entire nail without flowing onto the cuticle and nail walls. So that's why you want to remove some off the brush so you don't flood the cuticle walls. So with the Ultra Bond, it activates in the open air within 20 seconds. So it leaves a stickiness and a slight sheen, so then you know it's dry. So of course that was the second step. They also have, if I can find it here, they have an acid primer, and this one is 10 mils. And I'll tell you a little bit about this one now. I should tell you with this primer, the Ultra Bond acid-free primer is more gentle than the acid primer, this one. This one will cause irritation or burning if you get it on the cuticles or the skin, where the other one is more gentle, just so you know if you're purchasing one. So this primer will help prevent the growth of bacteria under the created coating. So if you're applying your gel polish or your builder gels, and this is really going to help with that. So you're going to apply the dehydrator before this one as well. And you want to remove any extra on that brush because you're going to be really careful applying it to the natural nail and not touching the skin to cause that irritation. Start in the middle of the nail. Also, you don't go up by the cuticle when you're applying it. That layer dry once you have applied it carefully. Then it is now ready for your other products. Just makes everything adhere that much nicer. So she sent me a few different colors, so we're just going to take a look at them all. And I will quickly swatch each one so you can see the true colors. So these are 7 mils. Right there it shows. So it looks like this one is 30 LC, and it's a really pretty purple. I'll just grab some swatch sticks. Definitely very opaque as I'm applying it right away. It's a really nice color. So there's one coat of it, a pretty purple. I definitely like the consistency of it. It's not too thin, but it's not too thick. Sometimes I don't like the thicker ones. I just find them harder to apply around, mostly around the cuticles, but this one's really nice. Really pretty color. Moving on to the next one. This one is 01V, it looks like. Again, it's the 7 mils. Oh, it's pretty. It's a really deep, kind of looks like a purple with specks of shimmery glitter in it. It's very nice. Oh, that went on so nice. Very impressed so far by the application of these, the consistency. Look at how good that covered. I'm only going to need one coat. I hope you can see the shimmer in there. It is just so pretty. It's like a really deep purple. Plum almost maybe, but it's really nice. So the next one, oh, a nice bright one, 01FL. Same again, it's 7 mils. Oh, look at that pink. That is so pretty. Covers really nice again. That covered so nicely. I'm just going to need one coat. Such a pretty pink. I have a few clients that would love that pink. So next we've got 01BW. It'll be interesting to see if this is 2-coat coverage or just one. It looks really nice. Oh, that covered very nice. I'll probably do 2 coats, but look at with just 1 coat. Almost full coverage already. That is a nice white. That is really a nice white. That covered so good. So moving on to the next one, 10WN. Oh, wow. How beautiful is this? Do you see that? It is so pretty. So there's 1 coat of it. It's such a pretty red. So I'll just show you, there's that 2nd coat. Hopefully it catches the shimmer. So the next one is 20R. Oh, that's a nice red. That is just so pretty. And the next one is 14CP, and it looks like it's going to be lighter. Oh, very nice. It's kind of almost like a taupe. Really nice color. Let's see how well this goes on. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful taupe. It goes really, really nice with that deeper shimmery one I showed you. And it looks like it's just going to need 1 coat. It's just covering very, very nicely. It's very opaque. Really a nice color again. And I'm just going to grab that deeper one to show you. Look at how nice those would go together. So pretty. So they also sent me some forms. So I'll just show you their forms. They look really nice. I like that they have the numbers and you can cut out parts of it to fit the nail properly. So I'll be trying these at some point to see what I think of them, but not in this video. So just so you know, though, they do have forms. So now we're going to take a look at the cold gels they send. It's a modeling gel, like a builder gel. And this one is called Natural Peach. And these are 25 mils. And the nice thing about these, you don't get any heat spikes with this type of gel, which is nice. So that's a bonus. So let's just take a look at the color. So I'm just going to open it in the middle to show you, because then it's going to save the outside from becoming a mess as I use it. So I'll just grab my scissor and we'll cut out a little middle area and then I can show you better. So this is their Natural Peach. How pretty is that? And I know this doesn't look the nicest, but it's going to save the outside from getting all sticky because I can wipe on the part that I still left there. I'll just swatch it so you can see better. So the Natural Peach shade conceals minor imperfections while providing a beautiful natural finish, and I feel it does that nicely. It is really a nice color. Another one of their cold gels in the builder gels is a baby pink. So we're going to take a look at this one. And I should let you know that these are self-leveling. These are very, very flexible. You can bend them once they're cured and they will not crack or break. Also, you can use them for doing a sculpted set of nails or for a fill. So I'm just going to grab my scissors and open this one. So here's this one. Look at how pretty that builder gel color is. I'm just going to grab a brush just to show you the consistency of it. I didn't show you in the last one other than you seeing me swatch it, but there it is. It's really nice. It's a little bit thicker, but not too thick because it is self-leveling, but I do like the consistency of it. So let's just swatch it quick here. So here it is. It is such a pretty builder as well. I really like this one. Here's the comparison. Natural peach is on the left and the baby pink on the right. Very pretty builder gels. This is the last builder, and it's a cold gel builder as well. They do have other builders on their site. I should let you know that too. And this one is transparent, so I'm just going to open it quick and show you the consistency. I'm not going to swatch it because it is clear and transparent. Same consistency pretty much as the other two. And I will be using this one on a client as well, so there is no need to swatch it. And I just wanted to show you the gel polishes that I swatched together. Very nice colors, great coverage. I highly recommend them. Now I'm going to be using the products on a client to do a fill, quite a few of them. So if you're interested in that, then just keep watching. This client came in for a 3-week fill, so I removed the color, checked for lifting, did the cuticle work. Now applying my prep spray to remove oils and dust before applying the dehydrator from Kodi Professional. So when applying the dehydrator, just make sure you stay away from the cuticles and the skin and just a thin layer. And I was able to just apply one coat on her because, as I said at the beginning when I shared it, if it dries very quickly, then you know one coat is good. But if it takes a bit to dry, you're going to have to apply more coats. So now applying the Ultra Bond because the dehydrator was completely dry. So I just removed a little bit off the brush, and again, staying away from those cuticles and the skin, and just applying it all over the nail and then letting it dry. By the time I get to the other hand, this one is dry. So as I said at the beginning when I shared this one as well, it has that sticky almost residue so that everything bonds nicely to it. So now I'm just going to grab the Kodi Professional base coat, the rubber base, and I'm just going to take the brush and apply a little bit of the product to the middle of the nail. Because I'm doing this blow builder gel, I need to really rub it into the nail in a very thin layer, whereas if you were applying it to the base of polish, you could use the brush from the polish, but I want to rub it in so good. So a very thin amount, and then just rub it in, and of course stay away from those cuticles and the side walls. And then once I have it on, I will cure this for 60 seconds. You may have noticed I'm just showing you one hand of the client's fill because I don't want this video to take too long, showing all of the products and applying them and everything else, the art. I didn't want it to be too long so you lose interest in watching. So this is the last nail I'm doing, curing the nails for 60 seconds. Then I'm taking the cold gel, the transparent one, and I am going to apply it to all of her nails and flash cure each one for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then I'll fully cure the whole hand for 60 seconds once I have it applied to all of her nails. And you can take a dollop of the builder gel and float it over the nail from the cuticle without touching the cuticle, of course, or you can do a slip layer, which is applying it to the full nail, not curing it, and then taking another dollop of the builder, the cold gel, and putting it up by the cuticle and floating it over. And here you can see I'm just making sure her apex is good and filling everything in. So I do use my light to make sure there's no indents or anything. And then it'll go and flash cure, and I'll move on to her other hand. But of course, I'm showing you the other nail on this hand. And this is the last one I'll show you. So here I'm doing that slip layer, just a thin layer, and I'm not going to cure it. And then I'm going to grab another dollop of that cool gel, and I'm going to float it over her nail. And of course, putting more up by the cuticle where it needs to be filled in, and then floating it over. I don't need as much product by the free edge of the nail because there is already product there, and just filling in those sides. And again, it'll flash cure once I'm done. I'm really glad I got to try out the Cool Gel Builder. I really liked it. I liked the fact that it was self-leveling. It was really easy to work with, so that was nice. I didn't show in the video the finish filing the next step, but it was really nice to file. And of course I buffed it as well. Now we're going to start with a gel polish, and I'm using 10WN, that really pretty red with that shimmer in it. So I found it covered so nicely. I am going to do 2 coats coats just to deepen it up. So this polish cures for 30 seconds, and then I'll show you doing the second coat and show you how it does deepen, and it is really a beautiful polish. But I'm just going to take my detail brush to get up nice and close to the cuticle before I do cure it for the 30 seconds. And here's that second coat. So stunning, right? My client loved it. I loved it. And then I'm going to do the second coat on the next nail just to show you the color again and the nails that I'll be doing in this. And then that cures for 30 seconds. And then I think I just go over the thumb. I used it on there too, and just showing you the second coat. And then after I'm done that thumb, I'm going to be grabbing another polish from Kodi Professional that I'll be using on this set. And this one is the 01BW. So you can see when I'm applying it, it does really nice coverage. It's really nice white. It's worth having in your collection. It is just 2-coat coverage, which is really nice. And I'm going to cure this one as well for 30 seconds once I have that first coat. And I will just show you once I have the first one on, applying the second coat. And then we'll do some art on these nails. So she brought in an inspiration photo, and it was an AI photo, but we kind of went with it a little bit. And on these nails, they're going to be more of a, I'd say, an Asian theme vibe. You'll see that when I'm done. That's what I felt they looked like. They're going to be really pretty. You'll see that. So stamping this flower design, and I did remove some of the stamp before I placed it on her nail, and I have a little bit more that didn't go on, so I'm making sure that goes down. And then I'm going to grab a little micro swab and just take some acetone, and I did get a little bit extra on there that I don't want. And I am actually going to grab a little bit bigger swab just to make sure I get all of that off so that white stays really white. So to tie all of these nails together, I'm taking the red that I used on the pinky and the index and the thumb, and I'm putting it in the middle of the flowers. It just really pulls it all together. You'll see that at the end. It is so pretty in the middle of that brown. And if you want to know the stamping plate or the stamping polish I used or what glitter I used, just let me know in the comments of the video and I'll put it down there for you, or I'll give you a link. But now I'm just taking, it's a champagne gold, and I'm just putting little kind of specks of it everywhere just to kind of brighten up and add a little glitter to this nail. It is so pretty once it's done. Now on the next nail, I was really unsure what to do. She kind of told me I could go with what I wanted. I was going to stamp it again and do it a little different, but then I decided the inspiration photo kind of had some glitter, just kind of pulled ombre almost down. So I took it from the side and I'm filling it in along the sides, and then I'm just going to pull it kind of down and ombre it, if that makes sense. And once I'm happy with the way it looked, it'll cure, and I'll be adding one more thing to this nail as well. The nail didn't look finished, so I took the red again, and I'm adding little dots, 3 kind of at the top in the corner, a couple down and a couple along the sides. It almost looks like little red crystals because of the shimmer in the polish. It is just a really beautiful polish. And then once I have that done, it'll cure, of course, for the 30 seconds. So to finish the nails, I'm going to take the Kodi Professional No Sticky top coat. And what I noticed about this top coat, once I applied a thin layer over the nails and cured it, the white remained very white. It did not yellow. So that is a bonus. And here are the finished nails. I think we nailed it on the Asian inspired theme. They are stunning. The color is stunning. Just everything in general about it. I want to thank Kodi Professional Canada for sponsoring this video. Their link will be down below in the description of the video. And let me know what you think of this set and the products. I want to thank everybody for watching as always. And if you could subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see everyone in the next one.